When you consider the intricacy and speed at which your thoughts and emotions occur, it's quite amazing. Our thoughts can fire at a rate of 1,000 words per minute, which is about 5 times faster than the pace that I'm speaking at right now. We can experience multiple thoughts and emotions simultaneously as the mind retrieves messages both from our external and our internal environments, including what's happening in this moment, what we need to do next week, and what happened 20 years or more ago. Our brain is a magnificent control center where we are an active participant in its health and its functioning. Think of a time when you got stuck in a bunch of difficult thoughts and emotions that spiked you into an escalated state. The first thing that comes to mind for me was when I was recently late for a meeting while caught in a traffic jam, and worse, I was not even sure where I was going. This combination drove me into a highly escalated state where I needed to do some regulation exercises to calm down. How about you? Can you think of a recent time when you got escalated?
For me, getting escalated happens mostly at the end of the day, when everything happens all at once. The kids come home from school and my husband arrives shortly after that, and the demands on me at that time of the day are huge. And if something else happens that I start to feel overloaded, or I get upset or hurt over something, then the stress starts coming on, and that shifts me into a fully escalated state.
For me, what's most challenging about getting stuck in an escalated state is that my thinking's not very clear. My brain is just not at its best, and here's why. Under a brain scan, the middle and lower part of my brain would be lit up, indicating that I'm in a flight, fight, or freeze mode. When this happens, the frontal part of my brain is shut down, which is where our smarts are that help me to be my best and do my relationship successfully.
When I get escalated, yeah, it's probably when I make the worst decisions. I'm just not able to see the big picture, you know. My perceptions are skewed and my options are very limited. In these moments, I often react instinctively out of fear, anger, without any thoughts to the consequences of these actions.
Now, being in this state also messes up my perceptions as to how I see things. I get kind of over-concerned about stuff, or wonder if people who were once for me are now against me. A friend of mine calls this catastrophic thinking. Now, if I were to stay stuck in this escalated state for like a few hours or even a few days, my stress levels would spike, along with my heart rate and my blood pressure. Staying here for a long time would wreak havoc with my body and cause my immune system to begin to deteriorate, leaving me more prone to getting sick. Now, the opposite also holds true. If I'm experiencing positive thoughts and emotions and feeling good, it's this kind of thinking and feeling that helps me stay in a more regulated state and helps me be at my best. And here's the really good news. We can learn how to shift ourselves from an escalated state back to a regulated state.
What motivates me to work through each of these Health Masters sessions is that I want to reduce how often and how intensely I get escalated in my life. I find that when I'm in a regulated state, my overall stress level is much lower, and I'm able to think more clearly and make better decisions.
When I was first challenged to make improvements to my psychology and relationship functions, I wasn't so sure what to think. At first it was awkward because my belief was that my psychology was what it was. And believing I could make changes to how it functions was hard to grasp. But as I began to invest in myself and trust the Health Masters process, I began to experience for myself that, yes, change is indeed possible.